Hi Virgo, welcome back to Tarot POSH. I'm going to be doing your reading for October 20th through October 31st, 2021. I hope this video finds you well. If anything's not going well, I hope things turn in your favor very, very soon. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and any aspects of Virgo that are in your natal chart, any Virgo placements in your natal chart, and also your North Node. That's your present life. So your North Node, if it's in Virgo, this is for you. My playlist is categorized by month. So you could go to the October month for this month, and you could look at any other signs readings that you like. I will be posting the Lost Loved Ones reading over the next few days. And I will be doing a Halloween spread reading when it gets closer to Halloween. Yeah, so over the next 11 days, I'll be posting other stuff. Tonight is the full moon in Aries. So this is full moon Aries. Oops, sorry about that. My phone fell. Full moon in Aries, and with the full moon, it's harvest time. You want to gather results, be open to new rewards and opportunities, but especially with this Aries full moon, it's important with communication to think before you speak, to have very clear communication. Aries is a cardinal sign. And the Emperor is Aries' major arcana card. Although this is a reading for Virgo, if you do have any aspects of Aries in your chart, well, the full moon just, could affect all of us, in different ways, no matter what sign we are. But if you do have Aries in your chart, it's important to know that the major arcana card for the Tarot is the Emperor card for Aries. We'll see if that comes up here. And that has to do with your foundation. The Emperor rules all the kingdoms. It's like being the boss of your life. So communication, thoughts, and relationships with this full moon will be a potent effect on that. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there. You, Virgo, are an earth sign, Hermit's your card. Okay, that's the major arcana card for you. That's soul searching, shining a light on everything, introspective hermit. And you're a mutable sign, so you're changing and adaptable. Summer is your season. This past birthday that you had was 8/23 to 9/22. So it's important that you know that the dates for the horoscopes, not your natal chart, dates, but each year they change. I believe it's every other year. So I'm just putting it out there because it's something that I learned as I'm going along. So I will put those dates out there when I'm doing the readings. All right, Virgo, so I could chit-chat forever, so let's get to your reading. Let's get to it. I am open for readings again, so I do have readings available in some spots each week through the 31st, okay? So you can go to my channel, and you'll see a link for my tarotposh.com, and you can go on there and you'll see the pricing, okay? So hopefully you find something that's good for you, and you book a reading, all right? And that will be more personalized, obviously, than this general reading. If this reading is not for you, don't force it, of course. Don't force anything. Check out the other readings or aspects of your sign. And that's it. So, Virgo the Virgin. Okay? The sign of mutable earth, which I had told you, your mutable sign, changing and adaptable. Virgo is famed for its intelligence, analytical mind, attention to detail, and tendency to be a perfectionist, which sometimes being a perfectionist can be difficult. And Virgo's mutable, so being a perfectionist, that's sort of opposing sides, right? Because when we're stuck with something and we want it to be perfect, we have to have that ability, with our Virgo mind. I have Virgo rising to get grounded again and sort of look for the focus and realize, okay, let me change gears and be changing and adaptable, okay? So that's what's good about us. I'm very changing and adaptable with things because I'm a Sag. I'm a Sag sun sign. I'm a Leo moon, Virgo rising, Scorpio and Mercury, Sag Venus, and, oh, geez, there's so many. Well, anyway, enough about me. Back to you. So I just figured I'd put that out there. So I do have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck here, the mini. I'm probably going to clarify with that if I need to. Just wanted to give that a quick shuffle. I'm going to use the Everyday Witch Tarot for you. Right? It is close to Halloween, but I'm drawn to this deck for you. Deborah Blake, Everyday Witch. We're all everyday witches. On the bottom of the deck, I see 8 of Swords. So I'm going to take that because I feel it's significant. 8 of Swords is being wrapped up in your head. You know, the hands are like this. You don't want to look. And you're really stagnant. Your broom is down. Your hat is down as well. And you're just sitting there and you're sort of like gating yourself off in a circle. And you have this little birdie here telling you, hey, what's up? What's going on? You got to snap out of it. This also has to do with guilt, mental anguish, and just very stagnant energy. Stagnant mental energy caused from overload. And being a perfectionist, Virgo, it's careful to not stay in that energy because, you know, you do have a broom there, so you could, you know, pick up those swords, take the mask off, get out of the, you know, ties there. They're very loose. And, you know, get that broom and start cleaning up. Sweep the floor. Sweep up all the garbage that put you in that mental anguish mode. So I'm going to do the energy check and spread, okay? I took that card because I seen it, so we'll see where that applies. It could be the overall energy for the reading. So card 1, what's bringing you happiness? Card 2, what are your burdens? Card 3, where will you land? And card 4, how to ground yourself and plant new growth. And that is important, especially since this card came out, Virgo, Earth sign. Being a perfectionist or overanalyzing things, analysis paralysis can definitely, you know, make you stuck in your mind, paralyzed in your minds. What's bringing you happiness is the devil. Okay. Well, he does have money, a bag of money, and he has some ice cream. Maybe it's making you happy that you're being devilish. Maybe it's making you happy that you're being the devil towards someone. It's like with this smoke, this fire with that volcano in the background, right? So the fires burned down and the devils came down to play. And I don't know why this would make you happy with this depiction, really. I've never got the devil in this position that I remember. The devil is Capricorn energy. So Capricorn is 1222 to 119, 22 for birth date. So let's see what else we get. So if that's what's making you happy, what are your burdens? I feel like being naughty is making you happy right now. But the overall energy is that you're trapped in your head. What are your burdens? Trying to focus on a new opportunity, trying to manifest, grounding yourself in a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles goes back to the Magician. Magician is all about manifesting. So you have that tool and you're looking at it, you know, like a shiny coin that it is. But the Pentacles represent career, education, home life, how you take care of yourself. I feel like a light is being shined on you to reevaluate things, because what's making you happy is being in this either toxic or codependent energy. Maybe you feel like you're winning, but it's the devil. So it's toxic energy, or it's Capricorn energy. Maybe you feel that you're happy because you're paying something back. I don't know. But it might feel good at first to make you happy, but this is the overall energy. So it's a burden because it's hard to come out of this energy when we go into that, you know? We're all guilty of it. We all are human. But, and not every tarot card could be flowery and fabulous and, you know, right? The Empress and, you know, the High Priestess. Not every card's going to be beautiful and flowery. Nine of Pentacles, right? So pulling yourself out of that energy, the devil energy, that toxic energy, to start a new initiative and pull your direction towards the light, go towards the light, is difficult. But we all have free will, and it is your choice. So where will you land with these really two opposing sides here? You have that broom in your hand. It's like you want to take that initiative, that new beginning. I feel like it's bringing joy back into your, you know, physical material worlds and all that jazz. But you're not making a move yet, and I feel like it's going to rain because the cat's cleaning himself here. You know, that's an old wives' tale. Really don't like that saying, but all right. So where will you land, Virgo? Woo, Virgo. You're going to land battling people to stand your ground. Everyone's pointing the finger at you. Even the kitty cat is on guard. And you don't have yours drawn. It's like you're taking a pause and you're almost pushed towards a cliff. There's a lot of obstacles in the background here. There's a lot of mountains. And you're sort of blending into that purple of the background. And the mountains, to me, are obstacles that you crossed. But when you cross them, it's like you still have that purple that it blends it in with you, you know? Obstacles, conflict, but Seven of Wands, where you're landing with this is, I feel if you don't get out of that double energy, you're landing, well, it's the cards are saying, you're landing here. And you're going to be pushed to stand your ground, and you're going to have a lot of fingers pointing at you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people pointing at you, and then the 7th one is yours. But you're not like this. You're like this. I feel like you're a little bit taken aback from this. So, I notice, you know, with cats, they puff themselves up to look bigger, you know. With your cape here, the red cape, I feel like you're doing the same. I mean, to have people come at you like that, it's scary. But you have to realize what brought this, like, what situation brought this? And why is the Ace of Pentacles a burden to you? This also could be with the devil energy that right now you're in an unhealthy situation that you know you can't stay in, but you're getting all those great things you want. Ice cream, money, you know. But you know, whatever it is, ice cream, money, overindulging, possibly winning a battle, but not the war, you know, it's the devil card, right? So I feel you could be happy in that energy, and it's a burden to realize that you really, Pentacles are about work. So maybe that was coming easy to you, these things, but now it's a burden because you have to actually work to keep that going. And could be a little, you know, stuck in your head, analysis paralysis about how to go about that. And you may be a little defiant because it's uncomfortable. So that also could be why. So, you know, take it as it applies. Don't force it. But those are two different slightly scenarios, you know. I also feel somebody could be promising you something, and you feel happy about it, but really your conscience is telling you it's not good, or it's not legal, or it's not going to end up good, and it's a burden on you. You know, just pretty much the same thing there. It's a burden on you to work for it. You'd rather have it come easy. for whatever this is, you know. And that doesn't mean you're not a hard worker. It could just be because you're put in a situation where something sounds too good to be true. And mostly, you know, not always, but, you know, sometimes it is. Uh-oh. What is going to ground you and plant new growth? Now we have the 9 of Wands. So there's an evolution of where you'll land to the 7 of Wands. So here, you know, you are, you know, being pointed at and everything. Then everyone drops their wands, right? And you're up against the tree here. You're like the wounded warrior. I feel like that's telling me, like, let everything come to an end. Disarm the best you can. You know, disarm the best you can who you feel you're standing your ground against. I'm going to clarify this because I want to see further the reason why. I definitely feel this is guilt with this 8 of Swords here. Mental anguish and guilt. And the way you're sitting, it's like you're waiting to be, like, punished about it. So this is, you know, this is a little bit rough. It could be something simple, though. You're standing your ground because you're trying to create and bring to fruition something in your life. There could be a pregnancy here with the Empress. Maybe you're standing your ground because, you know, you want to have more children. With the Chariot, that's Cancer's card for the major arcana. Your card is the Hermit. I didn't see that come out yet. But with the Chariot, it's making you confused of which way to go. Because you wanted things to bring what you want to fruition here, where you'll land. But it's ending up bringing you to the 9 of Wands, where you're sort of like backed into a corner. And you're maintaining your boundaries is what you're doing, really, with that 9 of Wands. You're standing your grounds here with that 7 of Wands, right? And you have the Empress. You're standing your grounds over what you want or what you feel is best to bring to fruition as the Empress. Now, we did say with the full moon in Aries, that's the Emperor, right? But the Emperor and the Empress rule together. So I just want to point that out. Although this is not an Aries reading, it is the full moon in Aries, so I just want to put that out there. The Chariot here is Cancer energy. You're confused of where to go, and you feel that if this opportunity maybe is taken away from you, it's like somebody's robbing you of your chance, right? There's 2 swords on the wall there. This is, you know, thievery. It's like a little bit of deception. You could be deceiving yourself. And there's plenty of books there, you know, for you to educate yourself. You're really just looking at the swords. To me, it's almost like you don't want to read about it, right? Sword energy is logic, thought, communication, analyzing. It's like you just want to grab the sword and just by touching it, all of a sudden you'll have knowledge, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm getting with that card. But there is confusion. And being, you know, with the 7 of Wands, standing your ground, you feel that you're not sure which way to go. But you are standing your ground because you feel you're the Empress and you want to birth and create, you know, possibly that home life, nurture that home life that you want. The Empress and the Emperor, they rule all the kingdoms, okay? They rule the Pentacles, the Wands, the Cups, the Swords. They rule all of the suits and all those suits are all the different phases of our lives, okay? The Pentacles are the physical material world. Swords, thoughts, communication. Wands, passion, energy, creation, feelings, emotions, relations, love for cups, and intuition for cups. So just so you know, okay? Sometimes I like to just give an overview. Not everyone knows. This could be your first time here, first time getting even a tarot reading, so I just put it out there. You need to have a lot of strength in this situation. So pull yourself out of this energy. It's like you're trying to gain knowledge or gain things without working for them in the way that you usually normally would. And, you know, that's understandable. But it's putting you in like a battle situation here, okay? That's what's happening. I'm going to pull some cards from this little mini Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I'm going to clarify the Devil, because that's what's bringing you happiness, the Devil. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, King is a court card with sword energy underlying because he's analytical as a king. Thought, communication, very good at that. He rules his Pentacle Kingdom, which is the physical material world. And the Devil here has a lot to do with the physical material world as well, right? Because you have this bag of money, ice cream, and all the things, you know, all those goodies. You are defending the way, whatever is making you happy and coming easy to you, that might be a toxic way that it's coming to you. You're defending that as a king of Pentacles, because you feel very abundant with this. You feel very abundant with this. And this itself, the way you're gaining this, whether it's finances, money, whatever it is, that in itself may have been something you manifested that became a burden with this Ace of Pentacles. And again, we have that wounded warrior with the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which is telling you, stop, you know, defending or, you know, maintaining the boundaries with that if it's not healthy for you. And just take the wand that you're holding and, you know, this wand's coming out of the clouds. It's telling you could manifest your passions in a different way. So that's what you should do. Whew. Nine of Wands now here, which is, you know, how to ground yourself and plant new growth is like, let things sort of fall apart. There's nobody, you know, there's nobody to fight there because they all dropped their wands. But you're evolving to 10 of Wands. So you have to get to that 10 of Wands to have the chapter closed and release those burdens, okay? You're not ready to release the burdens yet. You're still, you know, marking that territory, waiting for the next person to come for you to, you know, that soldier, so you could be a soldier and fight the good fight. But it's becoming a burden, and you're very weary from this. Whatever this is, you're very weary. And here's the Hermit facing you, looking at those burdens. And it's shining a light and making you like, wake up. Just like this is a light. You see this as a burden, but this is Ace of Pentacles. Take the new initiative. Take that weight out and take that opportunity to manifest something different. Was the same thing that you want in a different way, a healthier way. So what you're doing now is you are contemplating. You're in hangman mode, okay? And this is how to ground yourself and plant new growth. Being an earth sign, this is good information for you. And the fact that the Hermit came out, and that is your major arcana card, tells me, yeah, you are that mutable sign, and you're changing and adaptable. So this could be a little snippet, a little snapshot, or this could run from now until, you know, the time period I covered, from the 20th to the 31st. I would pay attention to this, and I would really, you know, look at this reading if it applies to you, because I feel it's very significant and important if it does. It's like you're changing direction and you're not sure which way to go here. You want to defend yourself, like your ground, stand your grounds. But then you're going from 7 of Wands to the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, and then it's like, you know. But you have the opportunity. It's telling you here what makes you happy. Okay, that's why. But you have initiative 2 here with the Ace of Wands to change that up. So that's like the angels. The aces are like wands, a new beginning, manifesting. It's like the angel's hand coming out of the cloud and saying, no, no, take this instead. That's how I see it sometimes. The strength card is Leo energy. The strength card, it's like there was a tornado in the background, okay, that you're coming away from. This is that tornado. You have mental anguish and guilt. So I'm going to pull a John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle card for you. Actually, no, I'm going to pull a card from this deck. This is Nicolette Ciccoli Oracle deck. That's the band for it. And, yep, Ciccoli Oracle. These I usually will read off. So, sorry. I keep putting the heat on, turning it off, putting it on, turning it off. It's like the change of the season still. I can't wait till my allergies go away. Vigilance. So, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? I don't know where they are. Okay, let me just read this. Where did I put it? There it is. See, I need my glasses. Okay, let's do this. Keep an eye on the situation, but don't do anything just yet. There will be time for action later. This is vigilance. That's what this is. This card is vigilant, being vigilant. There will be time for action later, and your energy will be needed then. You've already expended a lot of energy here with this and that Seven of Wands card and carrying all those with the burden. But the good thing is that is going to come to an end. You'll have a better idea of what's going on if you can maintain an attitude of detached observation. This is not a time to give into your emotions or be dragged down by other people's drama. Remove yourself from petty squabbles, circular arguments, and people who are chasing their own tails. When you rise above the dust of turmoil, you'll see more clearly what the real issues are. On the lighthearted side, this is keep your observations to yourself for the time being. So really keep your opinions to yourself for the time being. That may be what's backing you into a wall with this as well. This also could be two slightly different overlapping situations. You know, only you know. There's no, on the darker side, there's no immediate danger, but the situation is changeable. With the Devil card here, as that's what's making you happy, that is really just baffling, you know, to me. And I have Virgo rising, you know, so some of this relates to me, some of it, a slight bit of it, but sometimes, you know, that's good advice, because when you see this, what will ground you and plant new growth or growth in a different direction with the aces here, right? The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. If people are dropping, you know, their wands and walking away and you're just standing there still ready to fight, that's a message to you to let things go, because people aren't interested in, you know, they don't want to argue with you. So if you want to fight, you know, maybe it's time you realize you need to let those burdens go, do a little soul searching, and, you know, get in hangman mode and contemplate. And like, especially with this Aries full moon, you know, thought and communication, think before you speak. And that vigilance card is also saying sort of like, you know, for the time being, chill out before you act. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you like this reading. I hope it's significant for you. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for all the subscribers and the likes. And I don't say it enough. I just try to get to the reading and put it out there for you. But I just want to tell you how much it means to me. The more that people subscribe and like and, you know, like the content, the more that I could do these videos and share them with you. I will be doing the Lost Loved One spread, and I will be doing a Halloween spread. So we'll see if I, you know, wear a Halloween outfit or, you know, my pumpkin ears or my ghosty ears. we'll see how it goes. All right. Have a great 11 days till Halloween. I'll see you again soon. Mwah.